Sairam, good evening and welcome back to this evening's program. Today is day 4 of the World Cultural Festival and the program is dedicated and presented by Ukraine. We extend our warm greetings to our brothers and sisters from Ukraine. A special welcome to Mr. Artem Nosko, Deputy Chief of Mission, Minister Counselor of the Embassy of Ukraine in India. Hearty welcome to you, sir. It is Sadguru's vision to democratize healthcare and medical education, destrangulating it from the clutches of commerce and making it accessible and available to every last man, woman, and child standing. Because for us, every life matters, everyone is our own. With the upcoming 600-bed hospital block, this will be the only one-of-its-kind facility, the world's largest completely free hospital that will be equipped to embrace all, to serve all, leaving no one behind. We have a video titled The Centenary Block, a hospital for the people, by the people, of the people. The video, please.
I'm here atop the world's largest free hospital in Sathya Grama, Karnataka. This is a hospital for the people, by the people, and of the people. A hospital where there is no billing counter. A hospital that dares to decommoditize healthcare and free it from the strangulating hold of commerce. A hospital which is a place for all, because we believe that we are one world and one family and all belong to us. And that is how this hospital is going to be. Here I am holding in my hand a model of the statue of Lord Dhanvantari, the statue that would be coming up here atop this building, signifying the idea that healthcare is not a privilege, but it is a right. This will also train the next generation of medical professionals so that they get inspired by this edifice of selfless healing. This is not just a hospital, but this is a statement, this is a commitment, this is a promise to the people of the world that we are there for them. They are not forlorn, they are not forsaken, they are not forgotten, because there is someone who cares for them as their own brother or sister. So I invite all of you to join us in November as we prepare ourselves to inaugurate a temple of healing which will provide healthcare services and education absolutely free of charge to anyone and everyone, because all belong to us.
We are happy to introduce a new segment in the program titled Know Your Mission. Over the 100 days, we will get an opportunity to learn more about various departments at Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research. Every week, one department will present its journey and work done so far, highlighting the impact and opportunities to explore and engage. This evening, we have Dr. Kulbhushan Bali from the Department of ENT and Head and Neck, who will present before us. Since inception in 2022, the department has served about 50,000 outpatient consultations and over 4,000 admissions for a wide range of surgical procedures, including free cochlear implants. Having been trained in the UK, Canada, and Germany, Dr. Bali brings with him nearly 36 years of international experience in otorhinolaryngology with a comprehensive range of specialization and particular focus on endoscopic procedures. With extensive publications in peer-reviewed journals, Dr. Bali is a member of numerous professional organizations, including the Indian Medical Association, the American College of Surgeons, and many more. At our hospital, Dr. Bali is popularly known for his approachable demeanor, empathetic and patient-friendly manner, and above all, his love and concern for both patients and staff. Dr. Bali, please.
Sai Ram. My humble salutations at the lotus feet of my Swami. My brothers and sisters, my sons and daughters, I am Dr. K.B. Bali, and I am head of the Department of ENT and Head and Neck Surgery. And here I am showcasing my department of ENT and Head and Neck Surgery. Our department is a very small department, and our chief mentor is our Sadguru, Shri Madhusudan Sai. And we have got only 8 members, 1 senior consultant and head of the department, which is me, 1 professor, 2 assistant professors, 1 senior resident, 2 audiologists, and 1 staff nurse. And we are the horses of mission of Swami's chariot. Swami, this reminds me a very small couplet from a very famous Hindi poet, Bihari ji. सत सैया के दोहरे जो नावक के तीर देखन में छोटे लगे घाव करे गंभीर. Swami, I represent a very small department, but the impact of our department is very deep. Swami, we provide all types of services in our ENT and neck surgery department. Our full-fledged services for the outpatients clinic. For the inpatients clinic, we provide all types of surgeries, basic ENT and emergency surgeries, as well as advanced surgeries of skull base, phonosurgery, coagulation surgeries, and whatever thing you can think of in head and neck surgeries. We have got a full-fledged audiological department also, and we have got all the latest equipments like newborn hearing screening, as well as the brain stem evoke response audiometry. Our clinic is equipped with all the modern gadgets, and you can compare our clinic and our department with any department on the globe of ENT and neck surgery. We have got microscopes in our outpatients. We have got stroboscope. We have got video laryngoscopy. We can have audiology. We have newborn screening. We have got BERA, and all modern gadgets we have in our department. Swami, this is our center of excellence. We conduct a lot of CMEs, workshops. Regularly, we do live surgeries. We demonstrate live surgeries of coagulation, and rhinoplasties also we are doing. We have published, in the last 2 years, we have published 6 papers and 3 case reports in our peer-reviewed PubMed journals. In the innovations, we have developed our own innovation technique of treating the submucous fibrosis, where the patients cannot open their mouth because of irritants like tobacco and mouth silogogues. These patients, they cannot open the mouth, and the mouth opening can be even less than 1 centimeter, where they cannot eat the food. So we developed our own technique where the same day of the surgery, the patients start eating the solid food. And the Swami blessed us, and he only guided us to develop this technique with the coagulation, and the name of this, unlocking the trismus lock of submucous fibrosis with innovative novel technique of coagulation. We have got a small video of that so that you can see the lady here. She was not able to eat for 10 years. 10 years she did not eat any solid food. She was just surviving on the liquid diet. And after our surgery, the same evening, she started eating the food. You can see the video here. This is the same evening of the surgery. She is eating chapatis, which she has not eaten for the last 10 years. Now, coming to the compassion in action, some stories from our patient. This is a patient, you can see, he was having a very large burden on his face. This swelling he had for the last 15 years, and he went to all the other big medical colleges. They refused to do this surgery. With Swami's guidance, we took up the challenge, and you can see the post-operative picture of the same patient. Next is the stories from our children who cannot hear since childhood. Since they cannot hear, the speech also gets affected, and the speech is also not developed. So they need a very early intervention of cochlear implantation so that they can hear and the speech can be developed. Swami, in the last 2 years, we have done 35 cochlear implants, and by your grace, all the children are doing very well, and they are attending the normal school. There's this small video where you can see how the children are interacting normally without any aid.
Video letam, sir.
What's your name?
Your
name?
What is your name?
Tanviha. Oh, and what is your name?
What is your name?
Name is good. Oh, so nice. This is another lady, and on the left side you can see the pinna. This is her pinna. And this deformity develops because she had a multiple ear piercing and she developed keloid. And you can see the result just immediately after the surgery. We did pinnaplasty, and the patient is doing very well. Another patient who came to us with hoarseness of voice. He had a very husky voice, and you can see his voice prior to the surgery. And this is the voice after the surgery.
ತಂದೆ ಹೆಸರು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ, ಊರು ಸಸ್ತಾಪುರ, ತಾಲೂಕಾ ಬಸವ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ, ಬೀದರ್ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದವಾಖಾನೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಣ ನನಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಸಂತೋಷಕರವಾಗಿ, ನನಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದರೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ತುತ್ತು ಅನ್ನ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ ಸರವಾಗಿ 2 ಚಪಾತಿನ ತಿಂತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಭಾಳ ಆರಾಮಾಗ್ತೀನಿ. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
The same patient, and I'll just show you the video laryngoscopy, how the larynx looked like and what was the problem. He had a growth on his vocal cords which were causing the hoarseness of the voice, and after the surgery we remove it. So first I'll play the video laryngoscopy of the before the surgery. You can see in between the vocal cords, you can see the papillomas, and which are causing obstruction of the vocal cord to come in between. And this is the video laryngoscopy after the surgery. You can see the nicely vocal cords, there is no growth. So that is why the voice improved. This is a patient who had a big neck mass, huge neck mass was there, which was causing a discomfort, limitations of neck movements, and social boycott also. He was not getting married. His relatives were not coming to his house. And at the workplace also, he was socially boycotted because everyone was thinking that this swelling is infective. So they are not coming near to him. So he was brought to us, and the swelling was so huge that posteriorly it was extending up to the spinal cord. Anteriorly it was crossing the midline, and below it was going up to the inside the chest. In the mediastinum it's going. We took up the challenge by Swami's guidance, and And on the right side, you can see his same patient after the surgery. And now he's happily married. Case. Child was sent to us from a very remote place. She had some big surgery. For that, she was intubated for long term. When they tried to remove the tube after the surgery of several weeks, they could not because the whole airway was blocked with the fibrosis. And you can see in the CT scan, the whole way, 4 millimeter of airway was blocked. She was not able to breathe. Artificial airway was created. We put the tracheostomy tube, and after that, we recanalize the whole of the subglottic region and track intubation. Later, we control the intubation. Later, we control the infection. Our dietary and nutrition department also helped us in that. When the infection was over, we repaired the wound in the neck by the local flaps, advancement, as well as the rotation flaps, and child was sent back home. She was adopted by her neighbors. Another very unique case of loss of vision after the road traffic accident. This young man, who was a driver by profession, met with a road traffic accident, and after the accident, he was not able to see on the lateral side of the left eye. He went to the major hospitals, and he was treated with steroids. He did not improve, he came to our department. We did the CT scan, and then we saw a very big bony spicule, which was going inside the orbit and which was impinging on the optic nerve, and which was the cause of his loss of vision on the lateral side. We did the endoscopic surgery without any mark on his face. We removed this spicule, and patient regained his vision. I have got vast experience of doing this type of optic nerve decompression, but whenever I have done it, we did it with the computerized navigation system, where the computer guides us, where is your instrument, so that we don't injure the main structures in the eye as well as in the brain. We don't have that type of computerized navigation system, but we have, in our form of our Swami, we have got better navigation system in form of our Swami, which is more advanced and which is more tactical. And he's a very recent child who was brought from a very far off place, 4-year-old girl, diagnosed as a big hemangioma over the face. Treated at other big centers, but refused to operate because of the chances of bleeding and mortality. Hemangiomas are arteriovenous malformations of blood-filled sacs. So the moment you operate, they bleed a lot, and there are big chances of mortality. We asked Swami, we took his permission, and he made us his instrument to operate this child. So we also treated as a multidisciplinary approach. Our interventional radiologists, they first embolize the whole tumor, and in this you can see how vascular the tumor was. So we embolized the tumor before surgery, and after that surgery was done. Swami was very particular that she is a girl child. There should not be any mark on the face, and we took care of that. So you can see the mass, you can see how vascular was the whole tumor which we removed. And the middle picture is her picture just 4 days after the surgery. And recently the patient was discharged after 7 days. The mark is on the lower border of the ramus of the mandible, which is generally invisible. And with the Swami's grace, probably that mark will also go within 6 months, because we use very specialized sutures in that. It's the last case, and invasive sinusitis causing erosion of the orbital wall. hence restricting the eye movements and vision. CT scan, here you can see the mark where the orbital wall is eroded and the tumor, the sinusitis is going inside the orbit. When we did the MRI, we saw not only the eye was involved, even the base of the skull was also involved with operated and saved the life and restored the function of the vision as well as the brain. So like this, our story continues, and with Swami's guidance and his vision, we want to make our department as a world-class department, Swami. Thanking you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This evening, we are delighted to present the CSR Circle of Honor to PD Navkar Biochem Private Limited for their support in the area of nutrition. PD Navkar has been a valued partner of Annapurna, consistently providing high-quality mineral vitamin mixes used in SciSure, which nourishes millions of children across India through the morning nutrition program. More than just a partner, they have truly become an extended family of Annapurna. Over the years, they have supported us in multiple ways with the spirit of service at heart. We hold this partnership in the deepest regard, and today's gesture is but a small token of our heartfelt gratitude. PD Navkar is a trusted name in the food ingredients manufacturing industry. Based in Bangalore and with over 35 years of experience, they are a family-owned business dedicated to providing high-quality ingredients. It is our pleasure to please call on stage the Managing Director, Mr. Pratish Batavia, to receive this honor. With over 15 years of experience, he has guided the company to achieve international certifications, ensuring global standards of quality and safety. Mr. Batavia is known for driving innovation and is deeply committed to building collaborations that extend to community development and social responsibility. We request Mr. Pratish to share a few words, please.
Thank you very much, Swamiji. I'm a very macro size part of your mission. I'm not a very large after seeing your mission, and your vision is so amazing. I'm happy to be a supplier of micronutrients and macronutrients to your Annapurna SciSure. For the last 10 years, I'm associated. Our R&D team is working very much jointly with all your team members, working with the whole heart. We really love this project because our nutrition is reaching more than 1 crore children, and I think we are getting the blessings, and I don't need more blessings than this from the Swamiji. Having such a massive vision and taking care of so many health, I'm so lucky and blessed, and my whole family, my entire team, we have no words. I don't know how to say thank you, Swamiji. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Moving on to this evening's celebration, a brief introduction of Ukraine. After breaking away from the erstwhile Soviet Union, Ukraine became a sovereign, independent state in 1991. It is the second largest country in Europe. With its fertile lands and among the world's top agricultural producers and exporters, Ukraine is often described as the breadbasket of Europe. Even as we honor this resilient nation of Ukraine, we continue to extend our prayers for peace and harmony for all its people. In fact, this evening, Sadguru is wearing the colors of the Ukrainian flag, and this is a mark of solidarity and his blessings to all the people of Ukraine. Today, the One World, One Family Humanitarian Award is presented to the Ukrainian Family, a dedicated NGO from Ukraine that has turned a vision of hope, care, and resilience for families into tangible support reaching thousands across Kharkiv. The NGO has made a remarkable impact through its efforts in providing humanitarian, psychological, and social assistance to communities affected by the conflict. Since its founding in 2023, under the leadership of Ms. Yulia Kosterko, The organization has implemented child-focused events, educational programs for women, supporting over 10,000 families in the Kharkiv region. It also runs resilience-building initiatives and engages with volunteers to bring hope and unity. Ms. Yulia, known for her compassion, resilience, and leadership in grassroots humanitarian work, was unfortunately unable to be here due to the ongoing challenges. The award will be received by a representative of the organization, Ms. Svitlana Rodrenko. We request her to please come on stage and receive the award. An economist by qualification and librarian by profession, Ms. Svitlana has been actively volunteering with the Ukrainian family since 2023. We request Ms. Svitlana to give her acceptance speech on behalf of Ms. Yulia. She will talk to us in Ukrainian, and Ms. Olga will translate the talk into English.
Пані Юлія щиро вибачається, що не змогла приїхати через численні труднощі, але вона дуже вдячна Садгуру за цю честь.
Mrs. Julia apologizes for not being able to personally come due to several difficulties, but she is very grateful to Sadguru for this high award.
Сердечно вітаю шановного Садгуру, усіх високоповажних гостей та усіх присутніх.
I cordially greet dear Sadguru, all distinguished guests, and everyone present.
Для нас велика честь отримати цю високу нагороду на цій святій індійській землі.
For all of us, it's a great honor to receive such high award at this sacred Indian land.
Наш гуманітарний хаб має назву Ukrainian Family.
Our charitable humanitarian organization is called Ukrainian Family.
Він був створений для надання допомоги всім постраждалим від воєнних дій в Україні у нашому прифронтовому регіоні на Харківщині.
It was founded to provide help for all people who suffer from war in Ukraine, and especially in our Kharkiv frontline region.
За 3 воєнних роки була надана допомога більше 10 тисячам людей, серед яких ті, хто втратив рідних, домівку, евакуювався, отримав поранення, багатодітні родини, люди похилого віку та люди з інвалідністю.
Over the last 3 years, various humanitarian aid was provided for more than 10,000 people, among whom are the families who lost their relatives and homes, those who were evacuated, those who were wounded, also displaced families with many kids and senior people, as well as people with disabilities.
Нашою метою було не тільки надання гуманітарної допомоги усім постраждалим, але також дати відчути людям сімейне тепло та підтримку, щоб обігріти їх поранені серця.
Our aim was not only to provide people with humanitarian aid, but also to let people feel family warmth, care and support, and to warm up their pained hearts.
Наша українська родина хоче щиро подякувати вашій великій світовій родині за усю підтримку та взаємодопомогу.
Our Ukrainian family is sincerely grateful to your big world family for all the support provided for us.
Ми дійсно відчуваємо, що ви є рідними для нас усіх, бо як справжня сім'я ви допомагаєте нам у найважчі часи випробувань.
We really feel that you have become our true family because you came to help us at the most challenging, hardest time.
Від імені усієї нашої спільноти ми передаємо вашій великій родині нашу вдячність та любов. Дякую.
On behalf of all of our community, we would like to share our deep gratitude and love with all of you. Thank you very much.
Next, we have two representatives from Ukraine address us. The first is Mr. Sergei Sevdoyan. With a background as an administrator and logistics coordinator, he dedicated much of his early work to organizing meals for the hungry and assisting homeless people with essential documentation. Guided by a spirit of service, he later transitioned into the professional field of nursing, where he continues to combine technical skill with compassion. Beyond his profession, Mr. Sergei is actively engaged as a board member of various volunteer projects that provide vital support to both Ukrainian military personnel and civilians. Mr. Sergei.
Good evening, beloved Swami, respected guests, dear brothers and sisters. I'm here to give a brief overview of Ukraine. Ukraine, a country located in Eastern Europe, boasts coastline along the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov. This strategic position has made it a crossroads of various cultures throughout history. Rich in history and culture, Ukraine is centered around Kyiv. Since regaining independence in 1991, it has been home to around 41 million people. Known for its fertile lands and strong national identity, Ukraine's heritage is a source of immense pride. The Ukrainian hryvnia is the official currency, and Ukrainian, an East European Slavic language, is the official language, reflecting the national cultural heritage. One of Kyiv's most significant landmarks is the Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra, which at sunrise symbolizes Ukraine's spiritual heritage, as you can see. The Carpathian Mountains at sunset showcase Ukraine's stunning natural beauty, deeply connected to its traditions. And in Kyiv, the Monument of Independence stands as a powerful symbol of Ukraine's sovereignty and the enduring spirit of its people. Ukraine's spirituality and philosophy are deeply intertwined with its connection to nature and cultural heritage, inspiring hope for a peaceful future. The culture of Ukraine blends Eastern and Western influences preserved through folk traditions, music, dance, and art. Pisanki, the decorated eggs, and intricate embroidery play crucial roles in maintaining national unity. Pisanki, elaborately decorated Easter eggs, symbolize life, rebirth, and cultural continuity. Ukrainian cuisine, with dishes like borscht, vareniki, and holubtsi, is made from local ingredients and shared with warmth. Bread holds symbolic importance as a gesture of welcome. Vareniki, traditional dumplings filled with potatoes and onion and other fillings, are beloved comfort food in Ukraine. And traditional Ukrainian clothing, such as vyshyvanka, embroidered showcases the country's rich textile heritage. Art, music, and dance in Ukraine are powerful expressions of resilience and pride. Instruments like the bandura and dances like the hopak celebrate cultural heritage. A musician wearing a traditional vyshyvanka shirt highlights the importance of folk music and cultural dress in Ukraine, which you will see today later in Ukrainian cultural program. The hopak dance, combining martial arts, acrobatics, and cultural pride, embodies the spirit of Ukrainian freedom. Notable Ukrainians like Taras Shevchenko, the national poet, and Alexander Usyk, a boxing champion, inspire national pride. There are much more people with Ukrainian roots, like almost everybody uses WhatsApp and PayPal, and co-founders of these two worldwide systems were born in Kyiv, in Ukraine. The ongoing war demands urgent humanitarian response, including food, shelter, legal, medical, and social support. Despite the crisis, Ukraine's spirit of service remains strong, with food distribution programs, mobile clinics, and community rebuilding efforts. The path to rebuilding Ukraine depends on collective effort. Every contribution matters in creating a brighter future. Every hand can help, every act can heal, every effort can bring a brighter tomorrow. Thank you very much. Дякую.
Next, we have a short video showcasing the service activities undertaken in Ukraine by volunteers of the One World, One Family mission. The video, please.
Oh
Our next speaker is Ms. Olga Bagri, born and raised in Kiev, Ukraine. She previously worked as an assistant professor at the Research and Educational Center of Foreign Languages at the National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine, where she combined academic excellence with a passion for education. Today, Olga heads the charitable organization Prema Ukraine Heart to Heart, dedicated to supporting children with special needs from frontline areas, as well as young victims of the ongoing conflict. Through her leadership, she brings hope, care, and opportunities for healing to some of the most vulnerable members of Ukrainian society. Ms. Olga will share with us her journey of transformation through service.
On behalf of the people of Ukraine, I offer our deep gratitude and love to beloved Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. Respected Mr. Nosko, distinguished guests, respected elders, dear brothers and sisters. It's a great honor for us to be here at this abode of divine love on earth, to observe a place where each day is lived with tremendous love and care for every human being present here and all over the world. I'm grateful for the opportunity today to share my thoughts with all of you. My journey with Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba started 25 years ago on one auspicious day when I opened one of Baba's discourses book and read a line that touched my heart to the core. And the line said, "Love your motherland as God. Revere the land that gave birth to you." This sacred line made me immediately realize that the person who uttered it is going to be my guru. Ever since I remember myself, I always loved Ukraine, its golden wheat fields beneath serene blue skies, its rivers and mountains, and its warm, hard-working, resilient people. I never imagined that one day my beloved homeland will be ravaged by war, tearing apart millions of lives, destroying homes, schools, hospitals, and forcing families, millions of families, to flee. When the invasion began 3 years ago, my family, like many others, fled Kiev for safety to Western Ukraine. Though fear gripped us, I felt deep in my heart that God would protect us. And He did, through numerous, countless kind souls who gave us food, shelter, and comfort. We will always be grateful to everyone who was there, and at that time we could feel that all around the world we had some relatives, though those were the people whom we never met before. After a few months, when the situation got slightly better, we came back home and discovered that life has changed in so many ways. First of all, we could see on our way back home, even riding in our car, we could see from the car window that there were so many destroyed and burned buildings, and the whole villages were in rubble. When we visited one of such villages near Kiev, we found there many lonely senior people on the ruins of their former households. Those elderly people stayed on the verge of survival in their temporary shelters, and they needed help badly. Also, we were running Facebook page where we usually posted pictures and reports from our regularly feeding initiatives. And we started receiving many requests for help from evacuated families with small kids, as well as from families who lived in front lines and raised kids with special needs, who needed medications, diapers, transportation to hospitals, and special food that was no longer available in their area because of war. So we started to pray to Baba to make us instruments in helping as many suffering kids and seniors as we could. We started regularly visiting elderly people in destroyed villages near Kiev, bringing them food, hygiene items, and medications they needed, and started gathering parcels with all kinds of humanitarian aid for kids with special needs and displaced stranded mothers with kids. Another problem was that at that time, many of us in Ukraine experienced drastic power cuts and blackouts. And it was at that time that many followers of Baba from Europe started reaching out to us, offering their help with power stations, generators, power banks, LED lamps. This is how a Light for Ukraine humanitarian initiative was born and blessed by our beloved Sadguru to bring light and love to those who were caught in darkness and despair. I now want to express our deepest gratitude to everyone who stood by us from the very beginning of the Light for Ukraine Foundation. So this was Divine Will Foundation from the United States of America and the chairman, Dr. David Consweet. Revered Leonora Van Gils from the United Kingdom and Sai Grace Trust. Sai Prema Foundation from Lithuania. Dear Sister Sonia Venturi from Italy, Sister Angelica Berger and Brother Thomas Roland from Germany. Vyacheslav Chikunov, the chairman of System Group from Ukraine, and many, many other kind souls who came forward and stretched a helping hand to us. Over the last 3 years, this various humanitarian support has been given to more than 6,000 stranded families. And will be forever grateful to God for giving us this opportunity to serve our fellow men, as well as for uniting so many kind hearts to help Ukrainian people during these challenging times. War leaves deep scars, especially on children who lost one or both parents. Once we met a grieving widow and her little son, Dmitry, who was longing for his father. That moment revealed for us the urgent need for emotional healing. And so we decided to create a mountain camp to help such young hearts find comfort, connection, and healing again. By God's grace, the camp has become a true workshop of love where hearts were healed by the power of love. It was a true miracle of love to observe how with each day kids started smiling more and embraced more confidence and inner strength needed to heal their emotional wounds and live on. For all of us who serve as volunteers at the camp, that transformation of kids' hearts is a true divine miracle. It has slowly transformed our hearts too. The second thing that changed upon our coming back was learning how to live amidst constant danger of shelling and drone explosions. At all dangerous situations, I immediately started praying to Baba to save us and all the people around us. And while many buildings were damaged and destroyed in Kiev, our house remained safe. So all those numerous dangerous situations over 3 years taught us to completely rely on God's protection and grace. What's more, some hard occasions taught us a few important spiritual lessons too. For instance, on one of the loud nights when we could not sleep because of hundreds of bursting explosions outside, we hid on the floor in the lobby of our apartment. And my son, who is a vegetarian since birth, told me, "Mother, I will never eat meat in my life." I asked him why. Because, he answered, "I now know how horrible it feels when somebody wants to kill you. I can only imagine how those poor animals suffer and how much they're afraid when they come to slaughter." I am so sorry for them. So that was the lesson of compassion that my son learned that night. Dear brothers and sisters, today we are all blessed to be here at World Cultural Festival, despite all the uncertainty and challenges of travel. True culture was once defined by Sadguru as the way we care for one another. Let me express my deepest gratitude to dear Sadguru for his tremendous care for the world, for daily guiding us to realize our true divine nature through selfless service to humanity, devotion, and practice of human values. Let me deeply thank all brothers and sisters from all over the world for standing by Ukraine through these hard times and reaching out to help us. I also want to express my deep gratitude to all the volunteers from Ukraine who keep doing what they are doing despite all the danger, despite their losses. Like, for instance, here's behind me is one of our sisters, a volunteer from occupied city of Kherson. Her name is Irina. Her house was destroyed by shelling, but despite this, she keeps coming to help senior ladies in the destroyed villages near Kiev. And she keeps coming every Saturday to take part in feeding in Narayana Seva, and she never stops. My deepest respect to such volunteers. And with all my heart, dear brothers and sisters, I pray for peace and for all wars to end in our world. Let there be happiness for all humanity and for all the worlds around our universe. Sai Ram, thank you.
Thank you, sister, for sharing that very touching journey of yours. We invite our guest of honor, Mr. Artem Nosko, Deputy Chief of Mission, Minister Counselor of the Embassy of Ukraine in India, to address us on this occasion. In his diplomatic role, he actively fosters bilateral relations and represents Ukraine at key cultural, academic, and diplomatic forums. Through his work, he continues to strengthen Ukraine's presence and partnerships in India's academic, cultural, and diplomatic landscape. Mr. Nosko, please.
Good evening. Namaskar. Sai Ram. First of all, my warm greetings to Shri Madhusudan Sai, the founder of the One World, One Family mission. Thank you for having me and all Ukrainian friends here, honored guests from the world, staff and students of the institution, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. It is a privilege to stand before you today to represent Ukraine here at this important place, which outreach to many places of the world. I extend our heartfelt gratitude for the warm welcome and for dedicating this day of the 100-day World Cultural Festival to celebrate Ukraine, its culture, heritage, resilience, and spirit. It is particularly auspicious as on August 24, just upcoming Sunday, the Ukrainian people will celebrate our country's Independence Day. I was very happy to learn about volunteers' tireless efforts in Ukraine, feeding the homeless and elderly, supporting displaced families and children with disabilities, and even bringing warmth and healing through art therapy to young cancer patients in Kyiv. These acts of kindness are not just generous, they are transformative. And as Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba said, the greatest spiritual practice is to transform love into service. Today, when I traveled through your campus, when I heard people telling about their activities in many countries of the world, I saw a team of single-minded person. I saw the mission, which became a living organism with its soul, with its own soul. And this mission is going forward because of the great people, because of the great team who move it forward, who save no effort, who spares no time and their personal dedication to move it forward. And of course, every team needs an able leader, true visionary, who can direct, inspire, and guide into the future to follow this mission. And I can, with all my heart, say that you are blessed to have such leader. So, Sadguru, my deepest words of respect to you and to all your efforts to move forward this mission. What strikes me most during this tour through your campus, it's that every service initiative is done free of charge, freely, with no expectation to be returned. And the volumes are huge. Compassion, inclusivity, and global solidarity is at the heart of these efforts. And they are sowing seeds of love in other countries. I'm sure that they will continue to sprout. They will continue to make this world a better place to live and to make future generations be grateful to these people in this room and beyond for what they did to this world. Today, Ukraine facing one of the greatest challenges in its history. We are proud that we never attacked and invaded any other country, but we were attacked and invaded. This Russian aggression, it crippling future of children, it harming hopes for better older ages for elderly. And while army and diplomacy is trying to bring peace back to Ukraine, such humanitarian initiatives, like your initiatives, they help people to go through the end of this terrible, terrible time, to bring hope in their hearts, to make love still stay in their hearts, because whatever difficulties come, whatever challenges may come, as long love in the hearts of people, this world have chance, and every person with loving heart has hope for better next day. Your work is not just social; it ripples across borders, touching lives. Statistics cannot measure it. I can assure you that being in diplomacy for quite a long time, I saw many people who promise a lot. some people who just want to do a lot. But today I see people who did a lot, who accomplished a lot. You changed, Sadhguru, changed lives of so many people, thousands, dozens of thousands of people, and you continue to change them and inspire and make them what they are entitled to have by the right of their birth. So this is the philosophy you're bringing forward. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. One world, one family. In Ukrainian, єдиний світ, єдина родина. As a foreign diplomat, I have the privilege of witnessing the interconnectedness of our world. Success is never achieved alone. It is built on the foundation of support, encouragement, and love and compassion. Love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. You proudly put into life this noble philosophy. Your work and service continue mission of Bhagavan to make this world a better place. Ukraine is honored to be part of today's celebration and part of this festival. Our culture is rich, our people are strong, and our hope is unwavering. We want more than any other nation for peace come back to Ukraine. Because this war of aggression is not only impacting lives of Ukrainians, but it ripples outside of one country. Food security, other insecurities, they are now flourishing around the world. Global security architecture is crumbling, and people have to unite, to make world unite, and I believe that it will not be politicians, but it will be people of same philosophy, people with loving heart, people who want to unite world and make it one world, one family. On behalf of Ambassador, I commend your commitment to service and your belief in a world where kindness is the most precious thing. May this festival continue to inspire, unite, and uplift. Thank you for including Ukraine in this journey. We are proud to walk alongside with you. Slava Ukraini, Jai Hind, and Sairam. All the best.
Thank you, Mr. Nosco, for joining us on this very momentous occasion of the World Cultural Festival. Your presence and participation has surely enriched this evening's program. We extend a token of our deep appreciation to Mr. Nosco. On behalf of everyone, we pray to Sadguru to bless us with his benedictory message.
As we sit here celebrating a country that is going through a lot of turmoil at this point of time, it's been 3 years that they have been going through what they're going through. I, on behalf of everyone gathered here and all our people from around the world, I pray and wish that all the conflicts and wars will end soon and people can live normally, happily, comfortably again in Ukraine and other parts of the world too. In India, we pray for the welfare of all. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. May all the world be happy. And this prayer is not simply a few words put together, but it resonates with the soul of India, which always thought of the welfare of all. Our rishis, our sages, our saints, they always worked for the betterment of the society by making sacrifices, personal and otherwise. And this tradition continues even today. And so when we gather here in this sacred, holy country of India, we do pray for the welfare of all. And we just don't pray, but we work also for that. I'm very glad that we have the Deputy Chief of Mission of Ukraine in India, Mr. Nosk, with us to represent their country. And also we heard before him a few people who have been working in the field in those cities which are under the destruction of the invasion and the war, but they have been working very hard. But it is Olga or Sergei, or before that, the Humanitarian charitable organization, the Ukrainian family, represented by Ms. Julie. To all of them, my heart goes out, and we stand with you in solidarity and support as our brothers and sisters, and we are more than ever committed for the welfare of all the people who are suffering due to conflicts and wars. It was in a flight that I was traveling when I picked up a magazine. There was an article on the tragedy of war in Ukraine. And I saw some pictures, there were photos of elderly people stuck in the basement of buildings which were damp, dark, and also very cold. They were there for a month. They could not come out of it because if they come out, they would be caught by the soldiers patrolling outside. So they were just staying there, and I believe somebody even died in the dark dungeon. But they could not even bury the person with respect and dignity because they couldn't come out of these basements and dungeons because they could have been killed. So after a month long, this kind of ordeal, finally, when the war had subsided and most of the soldiers had left the village, that's when they started coming out. But by then, many elders had already become very, very sick. They did not have food, water. That moved my heart, saying, what are we doing to ourselves as humanity? Whatever be the reason, war is not the answer. Whatever be the problem, war is not the solution. And that is what moved us by the time we received a call, and it was from Sonia Venturi. She mentioned about a trust being formed, a Light for Ukraine, and all these people, Sergei, Olga, everybody involved. They asked, can we help the people of Ukraine? I said, of course we must. And then with all the foundations around the world, whatever help could be extended, it was done. It's being done. I know we cannot solve the problem of the entire country, but whosoever we help, even a little bit, to them on that day, we have brought hope, we have brought succor, we have brought relief. And that is still in our controls, that is still within our reach to do that for some of us in this world who are not as comfortable as we are today. War is a crime against humanity, whether small or big. War has never been a solution. War has never been an answer to all the problems. A dialogue and mutual respect and understanding is the only way to solve issues. I know efforts are being made, but still we are a long way because still we give up as individual selfishness. There is no solution to the problems of the society, and that's why spirituality is so important. Nevertheless, a ray of hope in the dark clouds of misery is this celebration of World Cultural Festival, which is to bring all the people together on one platform and say we are one family and we must look after each other. In a family also there are conflicts, there are strifes, there are misunderstandings, but then we come together again, forgiving each other, accepting each other as one family in the spirit of family. Likewise, even though the world is so broken up, yet there is a hope when few good people come together, commit to the cause of unity and peace, and then work towards it. And I'm sure these little acts of love and compassion are the ones that heal the wounds, are the ones that fill the cracks, are the ones that build bridges between hearts that have distanced themselves. So these little acts of service and love is what this mission is all trying. And I'm sure whatever has been done or will be done will definitely help, if not completely assuage their pain and suffering, at least help put a bandage on their wounds and help it heal. And that is the idea of why we should come together as a world family. We have some of our sisters and brothers from Ukraine who are here with us, and we understand what they have gone through, what they are going through, and we are very much with them. We are there to support and do whatever best we can in our capacity as the world family, and we are here for our brothers and sisters in Ukraine. That is what I wanted to convey through this platform. And I did wear the colors of the flag to show my solidarity and support for the people of Ukraine. Dear children, especially to you I talk. You are the future of this world. When you grow up, let there be no wars. Let there be no conflict. There be no misunderstanding. You create a world like this if you decide to. 50% of the world is young people. And if these young people can take this lesson, this message, and practice it in their life, there is a huge hope for the future of the world. I'm not sure how much I can correct the old people and their ways. They are used to certain ways, and it's difficult to change dead habits. But in young people like you, I see a hope. Hope for the future, that you will mend the world, you will repair the broken hearts, you will build bridges across borders, and you are the ones who will heal the humanity. If you people take it upon yourself to live that kind of a life, I think there is so much good that can be done in the coming times. So I am placing all my faith and all my hopes are pinned onto you, because I believe that the children of the world would change the world. I do hope that the elders would change it if it's there in their might, but sometimes they are so drunk with power and position and authority and their ideas that it's difficult for them to think differently. But children are open books. They are new, they are fresh, they are moldable, they can be shaped, and their minds can be inspired. And that is why this institution, not just here, but around the world, some of the guests who have come from abroad, they're asking me, are you going to send these children to other parts of the world to teach these good lessons in love and humanity? Will that happen? I said, of course it will happen. When our children grow up and they are capable of going out to the other parts of the world and do something good, I will send them all as ambassadors of love and peace from India to the whole world. And it is up to you to take this up and rise to the occasion. Always remember, to whom much is given, much is demanded. And you are the recipient of so much of grace and wisdom and guidance and instruction. You have a huge responsibility to heal the world. And I cannot think of any better solution. I know it will still take, you are still small, you are still young, you are still growing. But then like a farmer, I continue to put my efforts to grow the crop so that one day there is a rich harvest for the whole of humanity. Ukraine has fed the world for a very, very long time, even does so. The wheat that comes from Ukraine feeds, I think, most of the Africa and so many other continents. They have supported the world in some way or the other. The farmers of Ukraine, as they're very hardworking, very resilient. But because of all these wars, the supply chains were disrupted. A war in Ukraine has caused famine or hunger in Africa, because the cost of food has gone up. So many other things have happened. So war is not just that which causes suffering in one country or the other. It causes the suffering in the whole of the world in some way or the other, because we are so interconnected and interdependent today. And this we should never forget. We can never turn the other way and say it's none of my problem because it's not happening in my home. Wherever it is happening, we are a connected whole. We are interdependent. And somewhere, if some problem is happening in the other side, it will come to us also. We will also suffer in some way or the other. When I was in Africa, there's huge food crisis. When I was traveling, people were coming telling, please start some food programs. I said, why? What happened? You people must be having some program. They said, no. Our aid agencies have been deprived of funding in the name of whatever geopolitics. And now we do not have enough fund to feed our children. And then the cost of food has gone up everywhere because of wars and the disruption of supply chain and logistics. So we do not have enough food here. And I've seen children in Africa, they're not able to get one meal also. I'm sure you will see some of the African countries represented in a short while. But I know of one country and one story where children are not even able to get one meal a day. They are not having a war. Yet it is worse than a war for them because they don't get food nevertheless. So this is the world that we have created because of our foolhardy. behavior of us versus them. And this is where this mission comes into picture, which is trying to erase these boundaries, which is trying to build bridges instead of walls, which is trying to bring people closer instead of distancing them. Because we know that we all belong to each other and we ought to look after each other. So yes, we are committed to the welfare of the world and we will do everything in our might. While we are largely in India, we are also in so many countries. And when the call came for Ukraine, people from around the world have rallied behind the cause. Wherever the message was sent, they all tried to help. But more importantly, the volunteers, the people of Ukraine who stayed put and fought their battle, who continued to serve their people despite having their own personal tragedies and issues. They lost their homes, but they tried to provide shelter for somebody else. They lost their kith and kin, but they tried to embrace another brother and sister. That is how they have built their country, and they will continue to build their country stronger. That is my vision and view. And I wish them a very happy Independence Day that they're going to celebrate shortly. And I hope there is more happiness, harmony, prosperity, and peace in Ukraine and in whole of the world. With these words, I look forward to today's cultural presentations. And once again, I thank Mr. Nosko and the entire team of Ukraine, which has made this day possible. We are looking forward to the evening.
We will have a short break for 10 minutes, after which we shall have this evening's cultural program. Thank you. This evening's cultural program is a folk presentation by a group called Horlitsia. It means turtle dove in Ukrainian, which is a symbol of love, peace, and loyalty. The group is based at the Crystal Cultural Center in the Lviv region. Since its founding in 1994 under the direction of Ms. Svitlana Ostash, Horlitsia has become a professional ensemble dedicated to preserving, performing, and promoting the rich traditions of Ukrainian folk music. As part of the group, we have Svitlana Ostash, music teacher, choir conductor, multi-instrumentalist, and regent of a church choir. Since 1994, she has been the artistic leader of Horlitsia, and she will be on the vocals and drums. Accompanying her are Ruslana Nachiv on the vocals. She is also a professional nurse, vocalist, and pianist. Natalia Miklush on the tambourine and vocals. She is an accountant by profession and vocalist of the ensemble. Ms. Halina Karhut on the bandura and vocals. We also have Bodan Pavlovsky on the accordion. He's an experienced music teacher and accompanies on the bayan, accordion, piano, and flute. We also have Andriy Barsuk, who will perform on the bandura. The group today embody the soul of Ukraine's musical heritage, blending powerful vocals and traditional instruments. Like their name, they reflect the message of harmony, peace, and cultural pride through their performance. Please put your hands together for Horlitsia.
Добрий вечір. Ми вітаємо вас з України. Ісусе мій, прелюбе моя радосте, єдна мені в скорбях утіхо, і моя радосте, рці душі мої, ти а спасення, очищення гріхів, і в раю вселення, очищення гріхів, і в раю вселення. Мені ж к тобі, Богу, благо приліплятися, от тебе милосердя, усе й надіятися, от тебе милосердя, усе й надіятися. Ніхто ж мені в моїх бідах грішному й поможе, а ще не ти, о все благий, Ісусе й Боже, а ще не ти, о все благий, Ісусе й Боже. Хотя не є мені одного з тобою й бути, дай же мені тебе, Христа, в серці всігда мати, дай же мені тебе, Христа, в серці всігда мати. Дозволь во мені обітати, благ мені являйся, много грішним недостойним, ти не возгнушайся, много грішним недостойним, ти не возгнушайся. Іщезну в болезні, без тебе й Бога, ти ж моя кріпость здравіє, ти слава й много, ти ж моя кріпость здравіє, ти слава й много. Радуюся, ас о тобі і веселюся, і тобою повся віки, Боже, хвалюся, і тобою повся віки, Боже, хвалюся. Роме, туман долиною, туман яроме, туман долиною. За туманом нічого й не видно, й за туманом нічого й не видно. Тільки й видно й дуба й зеленого, тільки й видно дуба й зеленого. Під тим дубом криниця стояла, в тій криниці дівча й воду брала. Та й впустила, й золоте відерце засмутила козакові серце. А хто ж теє й відерце дістане, той за мною на рушничок стане. Обізвався й козаченько з гаю, обізвався козаченько з гаю. А я ж теє відерце дістану, я з тобою на рушничок стану. Туман яроме, туман долиною, туман яром, туман долиною. Дякую вам.
На папір запишу, на сіно Мамусь моя, не дай меня, мамусь моя, не дай меня. Ой, за старого, ой, за старого, ой, за старого, не дай меня. Бо старого сива брода, бо старого сива брода, а я молода, а я молода, а я молода, як ягода. Пораджу я сивій броді, пораджу я сивій броді, ой, намочує, ой, намочує, ой, намочує в зимній воді. Буде макла до сени, буде макла до осени, аж се наколи, аж се наколи, аж се наколи зазеленить, аж се наколи, аж се наколи, аж се наколи зазеленить. Ти казала, прийди, прийди, не сказала, куди, куди, я прийшов, тебе нема, підманула, підвела, ти ж мене підманула, ти ж мене підвела, ти ж мене молодого з ума з розуму звела. Я ж тебе підманула, я ж тебе підвела, я ж тебе молодого з ума з розуму звела. Ти казала під комору, не казала під котору, я прийшов, тебе нема, підманула, підвела, ти ж мене підманула, ти ж мене підвела, ти ж мене молодого з ума з розуму звела. Я ж тебе підманула, я ж тебе підвела, я ж тебе молодого з ума з розуму звела. Я ж тебе підманула, я ж тебе підвела, я ж тебе молодого з ума з розуму звела. Чому бджоли не йдуть в поле, чому не рояться? Чому дівки не йдуть заміж, бо свекру бояться? Чому дівки не йдуть заміж, бо свекру бояться? Бо свекрухи говорухи не хочуть робити, тільки ходять по сусідах невісток судити, тільки ходять по сусідах невісток судити. Ой дай мені, Боже, свекрушенько мати, то би я її навчила в решеті гуляти, то би я її навчила в решеті гуляти. Гуляй, гуляй, свекрушенько, на одному місці, щоби скривди не робила молодій невістці.
ходив би я до дівчини по 4 рази. Ходив би я до дівчини по 4 рази.
Йой, що я тому винна, що перина зимна, яку мама мали, таку мені дали, а та я перина із самого пуху, що я тому винна, що немає духу, і грішні гойра, і завтра гойра, ой там везешка ліса, там дівчина моя.
Якби мені не тиночки, та й не перетинки, ходив би я до дівчини, та й щовечори ходив би я до дівчини, та й щовечори.
Йой, а що я тому винна, що перина зимна, яку мама мали, таку мені дали, а та я перина із самого пуху, що я тому винна, що немає духу, і нині гойра, і завтра гойра, а там, де стежка лізе, там дівчина моя.
Ой, дівчино, серце моє, що мені діяти? Хотів би я тебе одну цілий вік кохати. Хотів би я тебе одну цілий вік кохати.
Йой, а що я кому винна, що перина зимна, яку мама наше обніми. Біла хмара, чорна хмара, ми з тобою пара, може і не пара, дощик буде, сонце буде, що мені робить. Біла хмара, чорна хмара, ми з тобою пара, може і не пара, дощик буде, сонце буде, що мені робить. Йой! Our last song.
Наливайте, браття, кришталеві чаші, щоб шаблі не брали, щоб кулі не мали голівоньки наші. Щоб шаблі не брали, щоб кулі не мали
we save ourselves as we can. So we sing happy song to find happiness in these circumstances.
Oh, yes. That's a very good service. They said they are singing happy songs to cheer people's spirits up, especially in the present situation in the country. So they go about singing happy songs to cheer them up. So that's their service. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, you want to say a thing about your cultural program?
Yes. Thank you. It was a very inspiring and very enriching evening. Thank you for hosting this event. Thank you for making us being part of this great festival. We do hope that it's same interesting and inspiring for all of you as it was for us. And as my Ukrainian friends and compatriots said, in the time of difficult time, these songs help us find a light inside of us. So I believe it's very symbolic that organization is called Light for Ukraine. So, and thank you for all the efforts. You see, these people, they come to show their heart to you, heart to heart, soul to soul, country to country, one world, one family. So it's great to have this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We will conclude with the national anthem of Ukraine, followed by the national anthem of India. We request all to rise, please.